Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was looking for my glasses. Oh my gosh. I was looking for my glasses and I stuck them right here. Oh my gosh. Let me see who's in the house. Hi, everybody. Hi, Latanya. Oh my goodness. Hi, Cassandra. Thank you for coming. Let's see here. We've got Tosh. Hi. Hi, Tosh. All right. We have 7 people in the house, but I only see... Oh, your live was live, guys. It was awesome. 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 Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, I am so happy to see you guys. Oh my goodness. For those of you that are here for the first time, and I don't think any of you are, I am Pam, and if this is the first time you're coming to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are doing a live haul. Not live in the sense as we're hauling live, but we're actually, I've got lots of stuff. Lots of stuff that I bought that I probably shouldn't have. I'm looking around because I think I'm missing some. Oh, there they are. Yes, guys. Hi, Brenda. Hello. Hi. Hi, hi, hi. I am so glad to see you guys all here today. We've got 9 people in the house. How's everybody doing today? Today is Sunday. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Marsha. Hi. Hi, Marsha. So you guys will see me moving my eyes around because I'm trying to figure out what angle is the best angle for these cameras. Haven't figured that out yet. Oh my goodness. Hi, Dawn. Hi, my love. Yes. We have an early party today. Oh my goodness. Oh. I don't think you're going to get broke. I really don't. I don't know. I think that perhaps, you know, maybe you might want 1 or 2 of these items, Cassandra. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, maybe. But I think that you have some already. You may have some already, I think. Or maybe not. I think you guys have some of these already. Oh my goodness. Hello, beautiful Nadia. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, thank you very much, Nadia. Thank you so much. My lipstick. So we keep talking. Y'all keep hearing me say, I have to use up my makeup. There is no... It makes absolutely 100% no sense that we purchase all of this makeup, whether we're supporting a brand or whatnot, and we don't use them. So I pulled out a limited edition, although I don't think they're limited edition anymore. This is the Pat McGrath. As you can see, it is, let me move over a little bit here. There we go. So it's got that glittery feel, and these are the Blitz Trans is what these were called. They were not very popular, and I only purchased 2. I purchased, now I cannot find my doggone magnifying glass. If it's not one thing, it's the other. But this color is called Electra, which is 078. And it is a beautiful, beautiful, like an old school. We were talking about Fashion Fair the other day. Y'all remember on the last live when I did my makeup? I think we also, no, we didn't mention Flory Roberts, but this color reminded me of Flory Roberts lipsticks. So I don't know if you guys remember. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous, right? So this color reminded me of that. And best believe, this is only the lipstick. Only the lipstick. I didn't put on any other color with it. I just used literally just this color. And again, this is called Electra, and it's from, and I think these are on sale right now, guys. This is Pat McGrath. Look at, guys, look at that. Look at the gorgeousness. I disappeared. There we go. Let me double check over here and see if I am on my channel really quickly. So I have, I want to say I have about a few. I have more than 5. Not as I think Olfactophiles Tara, she did 10, 20 fragrances. I don't have that many. Okay. I really don't have that many. So yeah, I just have my itsy bitsy little bit. Okay. So just guys, bear with me 1 second, please. We have been, guys, I think you guys know we had a storm. Well, mostly Texas got hit more than we did. But we still had bad weather nonetheless. And so for me, it was really, we had power in and out Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And then it got really, basically throughout the week, we had a back and forth. It was back here. It was 1 minute it was on, and next minute it wasn't. And I think it had a lot to do with everybody trying to, like, I don't know what it is. Even the businesses, you know, had some issues. One of the businesses, actually, I heard they told folks to go ahead. I want to say it was, we don't have a Costco here, equivalent, Sam's, right? So people, the power went out. So people was out and they're already shopping. And so they just told them to go ahead and, you know, they just let them get whatever they want and leave. So I thought that was very gracious. Okay. So let's see here. We'll see who else we got in the house. Did I miss anyone coming in? Oh, thank you, Nadia. Yes. Pat McGrath has very good lipstick, but it's pricey, so get it on sale. Absolutely. 100% agree. Absolutely get it on sale. Okay. Pat McGrath, you get it on sale. Natasha Denona, her sales are back and forth. Okay. But Pat McGrath ever so often will have her 30% off. I'm giving you all the tea here. Pat McGrath will have her 30% off. In addition to that, she will also sometimes have a 15 or 20% off and then a 25% off. And the only thing is you cannot get the sale on those items that are already on sale, right? So when you go to her website, you go for the, you could go to the, where she would have like specials, and those are her bottom line price. You won't get the additional percentage off on that, but the rest of the items, everything else would be on sale. I think right now she probably has a sale site wide going on, but I've got almost everything I want from her collections. So I may buy 1 or 2 items, but I've got over 30 lipsticks that I have to, from her brand already. That's including lip gloss and the old school kits that she used to have as well. I've got a lot of Pat McGrath, so I'm trying to use them all up. So I am, in honor of Black History Month, I am wearing, hold on, I gotta do the spin. Let me do a spin. Let me do a spin. Like Cardi B. Let me do a spin for y'all. Okay. And it is a dress. I got it from a African shop in Killeen, Texas. So in the mall, there is a small Black-owned business, and he sells a lot of prints, African prints. And so I bought that there about 2 years ago. So let's see who else we got come up into his house. All right. Hi, Cynthia. Hi. Hi, Drea. Okay. So let's see. I want to make sure that I'm seeing everyone's comments. I hope I'm seeing everyone. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. Thank you. I got 2 of these. If you're Facebook friends with me, you'll see some pictures of me and my husband, my girlfriend, my daughter's, one of her best friends. You know, well, his mom is Trinidadian also, so we're also friends. So, yeah, guys, there's another, I love these things. They're so comfortable too. This is stretchy. So anybody, any size can wear them. I thought about wearing, it comes with a belt. I thought about wearing that today, and I'm like, it's hot back here. So I decided not to do that. And under all these lights, I'm a little hot. So I decided not to do that. Let's see. We've got, oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Yay. I did not notice that. Thank you so much. We've got everybody watching. Please, guys, don't be shy. Comment. I don't have a moderator because I don't know how to do that yet, like to set it up yet, but I'm working on that. I'm working on it. Okay. This is a one-chick show right here. So I am like literally, once I get that, I can have somebody help me with the comments and whatnot. So feel free to comment though, and as I'm going along, I will try my best to make sure that I address everyone's comment. Oh, thank you, Drea. Thank you, thank you. Yes, everybody, please, please thumbs up the video, the live. Hi, Maud. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you so very much. Oh, my goodness. So, guys, I have purchased from Fragrance Net, from Fragrance Buy. I also purchased from other individuals, but for the most part, those are the heavy hitters. So this is including, oh, hi, Alicia. Hey. So for the most part, this is including this haul. Everything is not here. And of course, because of the weather, right? Even if you paid for it to come like very quickly within 2 days, y'all know what it's like. So more than likely I'll be doing a part 2. The part 2 is going to be focused more on Black owned brands, fragrance brands, perfumers. I ordered samples because I couldn't order with good conscience. I couldn't order full bottles without smelling these items, guys. I really couldn't. So I ordered samples from brands that I have not tried yet. And I am just hoping that it comes in before the end of February so I can do another haul, and it'll be focused more on Black owned brands as well as those items that has not come in the mail yet. I have about 3 or 4 bottles that are coming in, all from one brand for the most part. And then there are some others that I am looking to purchase. I'm stoked, but again, I'm trying to keep only items that are in my repertoire, fragrances that I love. In addition to that, guess what? Of course, stuff gotta go. So I still have some items at my feet right now from our last sale that I did not sell. So I'm gonna roll those over to our next fragrance sale. Okay, so let's see here. All right, guys, so let's see. Did I miss saying hello to anyone? No, I did not. For those of you that are watching on Facebook, hi, guys. If you're here for the first time, I am Pam. I talk about luxury fragrances, bougie fragrances. That's what I call them, bougie fragrances and bougie makeup. We like doing that on a budget, which means that if we can find a sale, we talk about it and we go buy it on a sale. We're not paying full price for nothing if we can't help it. Okay. All right. So let's get started. I will start off with some items. I'll start off with these. These are actually, ooh. So guys, I got a little bit of bougie on y'all, right? So I was like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with experiencing fragrances with Amina. Awesome, 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 awesome young lady. I got some items from her. And I was like, okay, Amina has a different vibe than I do. So I don't know if this is going to work for me. But I was like, well, let me give it a chance anyways. They're expensive as heck, but I'm going to give it a chance anyways. When I looked up the notes of the fragrance, oh my gosh. Guys, I was for sure, yeah, this might be something right up my alley. So my hands are a little, I'm wiping it off. I've got a lot of lotion on it because my hands are always dry, right? And this, my dear, this is Cajole Fida. That's how it's pronounced, Fida. Okay? So, let me see, turn the bottle this way, yeah. Okay? Now, look at the cap. The bottle. My hands are, keep in mind, my hands are a little, like heavily moisturized, okay? So, but the bottle is actually frosted. And it is heavy as all get out. This is very unique looking bottle to me. It's very unisex looking as well. So it can be on the vanity for a man as well as a woman. And nobody's going to say, oh, why are you wearing that if you're a dude? Why are you wearing that? That's a girl. You know, if you have a girl over or something and she's, you know, she don't understand that, you know, fragrances, you know, don't have no gender. So this, my dear, is gorgeous. This bottle, again, heavy. cap. I mean, you heard that go down on the glass table, right? Metal cap. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Marsha said, yes, a sale is coming. A sale is definitely coming because I have to push out, you know, I'm pulling in fragrances I got to push out. All right. So let's see. Now, this fragrance, my dears, it is Cajole by, it is Fida by Cajole. If you have any of these fragrances in your collection, Cajole, hit me up. Let me know what you guys like about it, okay? So, guys, let me give you the notes. It is sweet. It is fruity. It is vanilla. It is tobacco. I like tobacco and fragrances. That's why I like Elizabeth and James. It is leather. It is floral, amber, anise, like anise, the drink if you're from the Caribbean that we make morbi with. Soft, spicy, and it's also a tad bit animalic. On the skin, the top notes are fruity, fruits, anise, bergamot. The middle notes are tobacco and leather, and the base notes are tonka bean, vanilla, amber, and musk. So all the fragrance notes that actually are at the bottom and the things that round off a fragrance for us that are vanilla lovers, those of us that like vanilla, you know, we like that cozy, warmed up effect. This has the same. Oh my gosh. Initially, when you hit it, you do get that burst, to be quite honest with you, that burst of fruits and stuff like that. But when it settles on the skin, child, make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. When it settles on the skin, let me show you the atomizer, guys. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Hi, Amina. Hi. Yes. So Fida is a sexy scent. It's not for the, I would say, it's very similar to nothing I have in my collection. Nothing I have in my collection smells like this. This thing is gorgeous. The funny thing about it is when I first smelled it, I was like, oh, this ain't up my alley. This is not what I normally smell like. It's got the notes I like, but I don't know. You know, that's how I was, right? Like the first day it came out of the box, I literally like sprayed it on my skin, like literally, right? And now I can smell animalic. It rounds off. You can smell the animalic piece too, but it doesn't smell like stinky. It just has that really distinct, unique scent to it. All of the fruitiness is there. You get the fruitiness as soon as you spray it, I smell fruit. I really do. But that sweetness is there. The anise is present. It's not something that disappears. The tobacco is also present. Imagine a Cuban cigar after you smelled it. Maybe it's been smoked like hours before, but it doesn't give that, it's like not cheap cigar, right? So it doesn't give that stinky smell. It has that like a fleeting note. That's what it's like. That's that tobacco, but it's still present. Tonka bean, smelling the tonka bean as well. But guys, the presentation on this bad boy, I didn't know anything about these fragrances until recently, and I am really, really intrigued. There are a couple more that I am looking to purchase. So let's see here. Wendy's in his house. Hey! All right, so this is the first purchase we're talking about. This is Fida by Cajole Fragrances. Let me give you the top of the bottle. Heavy, okay? And as you can see, I've already used some of this, and I've shared some with a few of you that I sent some mail to this week. I shared some of this with you so that I can get your perspective on it. So the next fragrance that I have that is different, and I mean different, by no stretch of the imagination do I have anything like this in my collection. And my friend was like, you know, I'm telling you, I do have to expand my scent story. I must expand the way I smell things and how I like things. If you stick with the same thing over and over and over, you're gonna smell the same all the time. That's what's called a signature scent. You don't want all your perfumes smelling the same. You know what I'm saying? So guys, this one here is Nishane or Nishane, and this is Munegu, okay? Which I actually really like the name because it's Black History Month and it sounds African. I don't know if it's an African name. I haven't done my research yet. So, but it is Munegu. If you have this by Nishane, now keep in mind, a lot of people talk about Ani, a lot of people talk about Asivat, a lot of people talk about all the other fragrances, but I've not heard anyone really talk about Munegu. Okay? So I'm going to pull up the notes for you. So again, this is by Nishane. I'm going to see, I have to put my spectacles on so I can see what, here we go. So this was launched in 2015. The notes behind this is Sylvian Cara. Top notes are orange. I don't know if you guys have had this before. Please let me know down in the comments if you have, if you smelled it before even. Orange, cedar. Middle notes are cumin, cardamom, nutmeg, geranium, and ylang ylang. Base notes are patchouli, amber, labdanum, olibanum, and tobacco. Again, another scent that is quite unique to my nostrils. I had to take a little bit. I was like, ooh, this is kind of different. I don't know. I don't know, right? So I was just kind of going back and forth whether or not I wanted it. But when I smelled this one, let me spray it. And again, this is my first, I have samples of other Nishane fragrances, but this is my first full bottle. This smells a little bit, in my opinion, very, it's vintage smelling to me. Not in a bad way, just different. Yep, it's definitely vintage smelling to me. I can smell the orange and I can smell the cardamom, the nutmeg, that spices, because it reminds me a little bit of Emerald Rain. Just a tad bit. But then the spices on this hammer and beast mode. So I'm not so sure how I like this so much. Now, the base notes has amber and patchouli. God, y'all know patchouli is a struggle bus for me, okay? I struggle with patchouli. I do. Yeah, olibanum is new to me as well, but patchouli I'm struggling with. The cumin, I like cumin in fragrances, but I don't know if I like it in this one. So this is a back and forth with me, I'm thinking. So if you've smelled this before, please let me know. Yeah, it's different. It's different. Amina, have you smelled this before? Yeah, it's definitely different. That patchouli is also extremely present in there. So that is Nishane Munegu. And this is I think it's a heavy hitter. Some people on Fragrantica talked about how it's one of the best fragrances that Nishane makes. I don't have a lot of the fragrances, just samples. And so for me, it's okay. Now the next fragrance that I have, guys, is Bond Numero 9. Yes, child, your girl have arrived. She got her a bond. Oh gosh. This one here, I like it. I like it, and I like it a lot. And I'm a little scared because when I like a fragrance like this a lot, then I tend to say, well, maybe everything in the line I'm going to like. So I'm going back and forth on whether I really want to force myself to say I don't love it, because I actually do. Right off as I sprayed it. This is New York Fling. And I like, this is perfect for the weather right now, when it's not right now, but coming up our spring and summer. I think it'll be great in the collection to have. Oh my gosh. And the bottle is nice too. It's not like all the fancy colors and stuff you normally see for Bond fragrances. This one has a little bit more je ne sais quoi, sophistication to it. Okay, I see some other people up in the room. Hey, Mandy. Hi. Thanks for joining. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. On getting your bond, yes. Hi, Heavy in the Chai. Hi. Yeah, guys, I am serious. This is my first. And when I pulled it out and I sprayed it, I was like, holy moly. Nah, I was like, good. I say this all the time, good googly moogly. Okay. And basically that means, oh crap. All right. Good googly moogly. I sprayed this the first time. It's lemony. It is lighthearted. It's a fragrance that it's not, at first, when I was like, oh, let me pull up the notes. I remember saying to myself when I was looking at the notes, maybe this isn't for me because I already have my ride or die Moschino, you know, that smells like lemon juice to everybody. But let me pull it up. Bond number 9. Yeah, I was thinking to myself, well, maybe I don't want to love it. I really don't. I really don't. But I was like, oh crap, you know. Eee! I don't want to go down the bond number 9 hole. Oh, it's very pretty. It's a citrus floral. It's fresh, white. It's not like heavy. It's nothing like that. Woody, green, aromatic, fresh, spicy, and fruity. Okay, now this has a decent rating on Fragrantica, like 3.88 out of only 59 votes, which means a lot of people either don't have it, a lot of people don't like it or didn't buy it or whatever, but it's only 59 votes. And it was released in 2003. So a fragrance that was released that long ago and only has that little votes got me a little question, right? But then again, back when Bond first came out, y'all know everybody wasn't trying to check for Bond because it was just too doggone expensive. We weren't buying expensive fragrances like that. So the top notes are clementine, ginger. I smell it. I smell the bergamot. I smell, oh yes. I smell the fruity notes. But fruity notes, think of, if you're from the Caribbean again, think of a fruit cake, right? All the fruits, you know, the different types of raisins that we buy to grind, to put in the rum, to make the fruit cake, the black fruit cake, you know, not the fruit cake, you know, where you beat people up, you know, none of the heavy stuff. The stuff we pour rum in every day to make sure that it preserves for like, you know, a month. Oh my gosh, cardamom, yes. The middle notes is freesia, lily of the valley. Those two, I'm not a big, I'm on fragrance notes. And peony, I'm not a big fan of those florals at all. But in here, it's working. And then the third one, the floral, is jasmine. Base notes is full of nice rounded off fragrance notes such as musk, woody notes, sandalwood, and of course amber. I love amber. Nobody can do musk like Narciso Rodriguez. I'm just saying. I'm calling that out. I said it. Come from if you want to. Hey, D'Angelo. Hi. Let's see. Who else came in? Oh, hi, Moschino. Hello. Hi, my dear. I know it's late where you're at right now. Thank you so very much for joining. Yes, my very first. My first, I thought it was going to be the B9 that everybody was talking about, but this happened to be my first. I don't think it's going to be my last. It's spicy and I can smell the ginger, and I absolutely love ginger in fragrances, so that's not going to be bothering me too much. Yes, it is my first. It is my first, and it's got musk in there that I like, but it ain't got nothing to Narciso, especially my Poudre. Child. Oh my gosh. This one is New York Fling. Yes, New York Fling. Let's see if I can bring it up. There you go. New York Fling. Oh my gosh. Yes, my dear. Thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate you. So let's move on to the next one. I'm excited, guys, because I got some really good ones. I was like stoked. Stoked. This right here, I was like, this is again another first for me. Another first. I have to put my glasses on so I can see the name. Yes. This here is Micallef, M by Micallef. And I don't know if you can see, I barely used it. And this is called Passion. Let's turn it this way. There you go. You can now see it. So this is M by Micallef, and this is called Passion. Guys, y'all, when I'm opening up them boxes and I'm smelling these fragrances, I was just like, oh yeah, oh yes, 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 yes. New to me, new to my nose. I don't have anything in my fragrance collection like this. I don't have any fragrance, nothing in my collection like Munegu by by Nishane. I don't have any bonds. You guys know that. I do have light, spritey fragrances like the Bond No. 9, but nothing that smells like that. Nothing that's heavy on the ginger or the anise or anything like that. So that's a different take. It's not like the Moschino Cheap and Chic. It's not like Dolce & Gabbana. It doesn't smell. This smells absolutely nothing like any of those, okay? And this is the old fragrance from 2003, okay? So, yeah, all right. So let's go here and let's talk about Miss Passion. Guys, the bottle is doggone stunning. Stunning. Look at that. Look at the oh my goodness. It looks like the Tree of Life on steroids. Right? Gorgeous. And it's glass, it's heavy, it's gold. The cap is it feels like a plastic covering, but I think the plastic is just on the interior. This is very incensey and warm. Let's see. Pretty much. Yes, it is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yeah, apparently there's 258 from what I can see, but I only see you guys. Hi, Lindsay. Hey, Lindsay, you gotta please send me your address as well as send me your on my Instagram. I have to change my Instagram because people can't find me apparently. Pamela X Jordan. Yes, D'Angelo, you are not tripping. Let's see here. Indecence, I said hello to you, my dear. And it says, so click that like button. Yes, please click the like button. Please, please, please. Okay, you have a sample of Guerlain Gold from Micallef, and it's good. Now, that came available, literally, it became available last week, or week before last, right? And I didn't pull the trigger because I wanted to buy all of these that I have, plus the items that are coming. Plus, I mentioned to you guys that when we started, then I'm hoping they come in. Because of the mail, my samples have not come in. I want to say from 5 Black-owned perfume brands. So I bought samples. So I'm stoked. I am waiting. Is that a 4 or 5? I'm waiting for those packages to come in. Some of them were supposed to come in yesterday, and it didn't. So this is Passion by Micallef. So the fragrance notes on this is warm, spicy, woody caramel, oud, citrus, amber, cinnamon, sweet patchouli, again, and balsamic. Now this got a great rating initially. That's what I thought, 3.88. But again, I looked at the number of votes and I'm like, wait a minute, this fragrance is not, it's 2016. So technically, for fragrance life, it's an old fragrance, right? But 4 years, 5 years, right? 4 or 5 years. But hardly anybody makes any comments on it or does any reviews. Nice atomizer. She's pretty. She's pretty. Top notes. Normally, this is not in top notes in fragrance, but it is in this one. Top note is agarwood, which is oud, orange, and and cinnamon. Middle notes are caramel and cashmere wood. So remember, I told you guys this is very incensey feeling, and that's the vibe I'm getting. Benzoin, patchouli, sandalwood, and musk, again in the bottom. So what I've noticed, the 3 fragrances so far that are new to my nose and new to my collection, technically, guys, these have similar scent stories, right? But they smell completely different. If you have this, please put in the comment section that you have Passion, or I know there's like either 3 or 4 more of these from this line from Micallef. All right, so let's see here. The next fragrance I have purchased, and I love her. I love her. Let me shine her up a little bit for y'all. She's so cute. Yes, she is. Guys, this is by I want to say it's Profumum. Correct me if you know how to write phonetically, how to pronounce this. But this is Sorriso. Now, yeah, I put a dent in it. Yes, I put a dent in her. Yes, I did. I like this one. At first, I did not think I was going to, but I absolutely enjoyed her. I put her on at night. She can wear her anytime. You can wear her, him, it, whatever, you know. But I at night, okay? This bad boy, they will come for you talking to you about, you smell different. What is that? It is just, and I think it smells different on different people's skin, because I tested it on Nathan. Of course, he's only 6, right? And I tested it on myself, and then I sprayed a little bit. I had on something else, and I sprayed it on top of that. And this bad boy, I don't know if it elevated or if it just changed the scent of the fragrance I was already wearing, but to me, blending, it was nice. And this is Sorriso by Profumum. That's how I pronounce it. It's Profumum Roma, Profumum Roma. Again, if I am pronouncing it incorrectly, please correct me. Spell it phonetically so I can read it and understand what you're saying in there. So I am going to share the notes with you guys real quick. And let me tell you how well liked this fragrance is. All I typed in the search bar in Fragrantica was SOR. Yes. Okay, so Profumum Roma. Profumum Roma. Let's go with that. Vanilla chocolate, sweet, woody, citrus, warm, spicy, cacao, and powdery. Guys, the top notes, first note is chocolate, and not light milk chocolate, not mediocre chocolate. It's dark chocolate. If you are familiar with eating like really organically without all the elements in between, if you had truly dark chocolate, like 95% dark chocolate, you know that has sort of a bitterness to it, and you get that with this smell. The bitterness is not off-putting to my nose. It actually is a little, in my opinion, scintillating, sexy. Yeah. I don't want to waste it. Let me put it on my arm. Yeah. Vanilla, exotic woods, bitter orange. That is it. It's not complex, but baby, is it blended beautifully. Gorgeous. Yes, she's delicious. She's like, and she looks like it. She looks like a nice drink. Yes. Whoops. Nice and sweet. Oh no, fancy, she gets her use. Yes, I love me my fancy, okay? I love me my fancy, but this bad boy right here, you see, now it's not inexpensive, so I do have to chill. I got to take a chill pill on her. I really do, right? Because I could tend to go overboard because I get anosmic. I'm very anosmic to fragrances, especially the type that everybody, you know, likes and stuff. If I have it and stuff like that, I don't smell them. This one I smell, but then it goes away. And I think that's what it was. I was spraying more on. And then when I walk past somebody in the house, I'm not going to tell you who, but you know, the man of the house, right? The man of the house was like, you got a lot of perfume on. It's like, I can't smell it. Oh my gosh. Here it goes phonetically. Profumum. Thank you so much, Moschino. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Profumum. So it is Sorriso by Profumum. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Yes, that chocolate, guys. Oh my God. That chocolate. It's not like, you know, when I think of I bought Mancera's chocolate before, and the roses and chocolate, I think it was. It was a bit much. This doesn't smell like that. It just smells beautifully blended and sweet. So let me put her down. So that's my next one. So the last one I have, well, not the last one, I'm sorry. The other one that I have, I'm polishing her. Again, my hands are highly moisturized. And this is Chanel number 19. As you can see, I tapped into her too. Yes. This is the Eau de Toilette. And she is gorgeous. Hi, Maya. Hi. Hi. Thank you for joining. So, yes, Guys, this is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This here, Chanel number 19, it's a small bottle, of course, but it is extremely classy. It is a perfect fragrance for the spring, summer. The way we talk about Mademoiselle and I talk about Allure, the Eau de Toilette, guys, this is nice and springy. It's one of the better, I won't say that because I really like all the Chanels I have. I really do. Oh gosh, yeah, this is nice. But it's gorgeous. You do smell a little bit of the aldehyde like you would in Chanel number 5, but it's not like cloying on you. It's nothing like that. It truly, truly is a very classy scent. You walk by somebody, they're going to know you're wearing Chanel, but they're not going to know what you're wearing. As a matter of fact, they may not know if you're wearing Chanel with this one, because when I smell it initially, nah, they're going to know. They're going to know. Let me pull up the notes for you real quick. I am so happy to have this, and I am on the Chanel train. I'm there with Sheree. We're sisters in Chanel right about now, but she's got a lot more than I do. She and Rose. Okay. Essence just fell. Okay, so Chanel number 19, it is a green fragrance. It is woody. It's got a little bit of iris in it. It's mossy, kind of like Amouage mossy. I like that mossiness. Aromatic, citrus and powdery, and white floral and rose. Guys, this is a fragrance if you are going on a date, whether it's a date with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, if you're going on a date with several people, I'm just saying. You catch my drift? And it's a day date. Okay, not a night date, a day date. Oh my gosh, guys, I just caught a whiff. Oh my gosh. I just caught a secondary whiff of that Munegu by Nishane. It dries down nice on paper. Yes, it really, really does. So, oops, we don't want to waste. So, Chanel number 19. Yeah, the aldehyde in this is very similar to Chanel number 5, but this has a more green take on it. So, it's much more suitable for wearing in the day. I would say brunch, if you do brunch. I would say brunch. If you do, something that you would go and you want to drink a mimosa, like if you go with your girlfriend to go check out bridal dresses or something like that, and they offer you mimosa, or if you're going to Louis Vuitton during the day, right? You're going to Louis Vuitton to shop, and they offer you something to drink, especially if they're trying to convince you to buy the $10,000 limited edition bag that your husband is going to kill you if you bought. No, I didn't buy it. I almost did. I almost did. Yeah, where they offer you that nice, cappuccino or mimosas and nice, hors d'oeuvres and stuff like that. And then they bring out all the leather, on a tray for you to take a look and see which one of the leather you want for the interior of the purse. And then, there's another piece of leather that they're going to take and they're going to put your initials on. So it's in the bag next to Louis Vuitton. Yes, honey. This is the fragrance you want to wear for that. Yes, because you want to be unassuming, but smell rich for the fact that they invited you to that. And you just saved up $5,000 to do something else and you really, really want to put that $5,000 down payment. And it takes 6 months to make the bag. Yeah. Oh gosh. That was a long time ago and I'm still remembering it like it was like yesterday. It's on back order. Okay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Maya. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you very much. Oh gosh, check out photography, guys. His bag, we always the bag on his head. That's hilarious. Oh yes, rich. I don't know if y'all watch Housewives of Atlanta. I haven't watched it in a long time, but Nene and Sheree got into this fight, and they were like, she was going back. Sheree was going to her she was getting on Nene or whatever. Nene was going to her Land Rover, Range Rover, one of them Rovers, right? When Rovers was the thing, and she's like, "I'm Donald Trump rich." I don't think she really want to say that right about now, though. And then Chanel number 19, guys. Chanel number 19. Because when you start boasting about money you have, people will come after you for it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. All right. So, let's move on to the next group grouping. Where is that bottle? And I have a bottle that I purchased last week. I bought more than one, and this is by Lancome. Not Maison Lancome, but Lancome. Look at that gorgeous bottle, guys. Another spring fragrance. Okay? Another spring fragrance. Look at that. Gorgeous. This one, I have the box right here so I can tell you what the name is. This is 𝑑𝐄𝐄𝐿 by Lancome. 𝑑𝐄𝐿 by Lancome. Guys, this is a nice, light-hearted fragrance. It's not a fragrance that you can say, okay, you're planning to go somewhere. If it's a special event to meet somebody's mom for the first time or family for the first time, you know, that type of stuff, that's a great fragrance for that. The atomizer is nice and strong. This is a very sweet, light-hearted, again, unassuming fragrance. What's your favorite Chanel fragrance in my collection? My favorite Chanel fragrance in my collection right now is the Allure, the Eau de Parfum. That's my favorite right now. Yeah, I really, 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 really like that. I call it Allure. You know, roll my arsenal. Yeah, I love Chanel Allure. I am going to buy, when I get my hands on it, I'm going to pick up some of the limited line from the limited line, but right now it's Allure, and I want the essence, the version that's the essence. I really want that one as well from Allure. But yeah, that's my favorite. Favorite Chanel is Allure right now. Yes, me too, me too. It's a little, the snow is melted. Yesterday the snow was still on the ground, but it's all melted now. Ari by Ariana Grande. Oh, nobody's judging, girl. Yes, a lot of people love that fragrance. A lot of people love it. See, Alicia loves it. About it, that they just love. Yeah, it is a nice sticky sweet. I don't have I don't have any more Ariana Grande fragrances, but I don't mind them, but I prefer to put my money where I love. Again, love. Jessica Simpson's Fancy is one celebrity scent that I absolutely adore. I think I've said that like 100 times already, at least. Okay, so let's see, 𝘓𝑉𝑖𝐴, Lancome. Make sure I'm spelling it correctly. Oh, 𝑑𝐄𝐿. And she is a citrus, yes, everything I said. Citrus, white floral, fresh, spicy, and sweet. It's got almost 1,771 people voted on it. So that's not bad at all. As opposed to the other fragrances, which had like less than 50 people voted, right? Because it makes a difference how many people vote on a fragrance. Because when we're looking on Fragrantica and we're looking at somebody, a fragrance that's only has 5 votes, and somebody rated all as 5, that's 5 people that love the fragrance. But the general consensus, we don't have that. So this one here, guys, the top note on this fragrance is orange, citruses, bergamot, which Cassandra loves, and African orange flower. The middle note is jasmine. The base notes are Virginia cedar and benzoin. So it's not very complex, not very complex at all. It's got 7 notes in it, and it's beautiful. It's an easy fragrance to wear along the same lines as the Chanel number 19. This is a little more sophisticated than the Lancome, but the Lancome is beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. I like this. This will stay in my collection. It'll be one of my lighter fragrances for when I'm going to the gym, which I don't really go to the gym anymore, but working out, going running and stuff like that. I just love wearing fragrances. So that's my take on that one. Let's see here. Yes, Mandy Glam has beautiful content. Love it. I love Fancy. I love Jessica Simpson's Fancies. I only have 2 remaining in the collection, but I love them. So let me put her back in the box, put her down here. I'm going to move these out the way because I'm about to head into some heavy hitters. And one such bad boy is BAM. I purchased this because of my friend Dawn and photography guy. Guys, this is a tester bottle. So that's why it does not have the leather around the neck, but this is Shalimar Souffle Intense. I love this fragrance. Talk about a creamsicle type lemon meringue pie that your grandmother made, but she threw something else in there and you don't know what she threw in there. It tastes that good. It tastes that good. Okay? So that's Shalimar Souffle Intense. My goodness. Yep. It gives you that pop, you know, like you want, it's palatable. Like you almost feel like you can eat it. It tastes that, you know, it tastes that good. It smells that good. I adore this. Made me want to go ham and buy every other, because you guys know the first one smells like petrol to me until it dries down. The original Eau de Parfum. I also have the Eau de Toilette. But this here, when I purchased it, I pulled it out of the box. The first thing I did is pull it out of the box and I sprayed her and I smelled, yeah, that, I don't know what it is. It makes me, you know, I want delicious. It's delicious. That kind of vibe. Yeah. That's exactly what I got with this. And I didn't get it and it didn't go away. It didn't go away. So it stayed there. So I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I was so excited. So I wanted to get just a regular souffle as well as all the other Shalimars. And I'm like, okay, pump your brakes. You got other perfumes you really have on your list that tops this first. Oh, yes. I absolutely, I told you, I saw your video and that was it. I went and purchased it. Yep. Hi to Mrs. Yes. It is a beautiful, and guys, less than 40 bucks. Less than $40. 37 cents some change on Fragrance Buy as well as Fragrance Net. And you can, if you buy from Fragrance Buy, I have a link that'll get you a coupon for, I think it's either $5 or $10 off in my description for this video. So the original, I'm going to give this one, I love Guerlain. Me too. I really like it. It has that lemony vibe to it. I am really digging it. Let me tell you, the top notes are bergamot, mandarin, orange, lemon. Middle notes are orange blossom and jasmine. Benzoin is in the base notes. It's rounded off, of course, by 2 types of vanilla, Tahitian vanilla, and Indian vanilla. I like Indian spices, period. And then white musk. Guys, it's beautiful. For the price, you cannot beat this for the price. You absolutely cannot beat it for the price. So I would say get your hands on this. I have something else on right now that I'm loving right now. Guys, I didn't say what my scent of the day is. My scent of the day, I gotta polish you because you're so doggone pretty. My goodness. My scent of the day today is Lune Feline by Atelier des Sauces. Guys, look at that. Hold on. Take a look at that. Look at them gold flecks in there. Gorgeous. Yes. Gorgeous fragrance. I would recommend this to anyone as one of the best vanillas out there, period. Okay? I know that's what the young people say, but I'm saying it now, period. Lune Feline is what I'm wearing today. I just sprayed her on my neck because I wanted to smell it. I put it on before I even started getting ready, and I still smell it, so that means the sillage is great. My scent bubble is still there. Nathan walked past me, and he was loving it, so if you can get your hands on this, I would suggest that you do. Okay? Hi, JC. Hello, my dear. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Did I see Teresa in here? Yes. Hi. Hi, Teresa. Oh my goodness. Yes. So we talked about Shalimar and we talked about my fragrance of the day. Guys. I went in. Well, I didn't go in. I went and I picked up, and you saw this picture. The only thing I don't like about these bottles, guys, lint. They are lint catchers. This is Quinta Canto. It's not Vicanto. It's called Quinta Canto. I got the corrected pronunciation. Quinta Canto by the Tiziana Terenzi brand. And guys, this fragrance is called Stramonio. Stramonio. Okay? Me bottle. Don't play with her. She is not oody. She is not heavy. She's not none of that. Paolo Terenzi, there are some people who talk about it, and I've seen it. They said that a lot of his fragrances smell like something that's already out, that's already been produced, etc., etc. Sure, okay. But the only fragrance that I have that people have compared this fragrance to was Baccarat Rouge 540, which is what you would see in Fragrantica. And I will tell you, Stramonio smells. I have Baccarat Rouge 540. I do, okay? I've had it since 2016, okay? Or 2015, whenever it came out. 2016, I think it was, 2016. And a lot of people talk about that, but this is gorgeous. Now, initially, I was like, hold crap. This thing did not stay on my skin. That's what I thought. So I went into the bedroom and I sprayed, to the closet, I'm sorry, and I sprayed Baccarat Rouge 540 on my right arm. And it did the same disappearing act like it normally does. And Stramonio was on my left arm. I couldn't smell this. So I came back and I sprayed some more. So I sprayed 3 times. I wasn't smelling it. So I think there's a component to this fragrance that perhaps my nose, don't know what it is, does not that it doesn't get along with, it just doesn't smell it. And let me bring it up close. Let me see if I can show you guys. I like to do it on tissue when I do this because then the tissue catches it all. Look at that. Here we go. Yeah. It has a slightly different vibe to it than Baccarat, but I could I could see Baccarat has a little bit more sweetness to it. This one is a little more, not tart and not sour, just musky perhaps. Cap, the bottle, let me bring it up, velvet, okay? Velvet bottle. As you can see, I've already pushed this against something. Probably I had too many bottles in the container I was holding it in, right? Velvet picks up lint, okay? That's the other thing that I don't like. But guys, gorgeous. Quinta Canto Stramonio by Tiziana Terenzi. Quinta Canto is the line, okay? They've got Tiziana Terenzi, they've got Quinta Canto, they've got all kind of lines. Y'all know that. But this one here, gorgeous fragrance. Again, beautiful. But on my skin, I found it was not, I couldn't smell it after a few minutes. I couldn't smell it. Everybody else was smelling it. I couldn't smell it. And that was irritating the crap out of me. Okay. Killian Moonlight in Heaven. Okay, that sounds beautiful. That sounds really pretty. Azaro Ginger. Ooh. Now that sounds very nice and spicy. Yes. But I was a little underwhelmed. Not as spicy as I was expecting. Ah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, thank you, JC. You're a sweetheart. You are such a sweetheart. Let's see here. 𝘍𝑉𝐼𝐃𝐄𝐿 perfume has 24 karat gold. Oh, okay. I gotta look for that one. I gotta look for that 𝘍𝑉𝐼𝐃𝐄𝐿. You turned me on to Orlov, and I'm that close to pulling the trigger on a fragrance, but I'm going back and forth on that right now. So Nadia Sheree did a Stramonia. Okay. Okay. So Sheree also is a lover of Baccarat Rouge 540 as well as Baccarat Rouge. She likes Baccarat Rouge 540 and the extrait version. Again, this one, when I sprayed it on my skin, it lasts, but I couldn't smell it. Others could. Okay. So it had the same effect. All right. So did we go over yes, we did go over the notes on that one. So the next one I have, where is the box? Here it is. Oh, presentation. I forgot to do that with the last one, so I'll do it with this one. So this is another Quinta Canto, and this is Lucrezia. Okay. So it comes with a sleeve that you pull out on the side. It's like a leather-bound book. If you collect books, my husband and I collect books, but he mostly, more than me. And it has a leather strap, okay, that you unwind. Very similar to Pat McGrath, except, you know, it's leather, okay? And then when you open it, Look at that. You open the box as such. And there goes the bottle. That's how they come. That's how the 𝗏𝐃𝐄𝐒, this line comes. There are other presentations, but the red line, this is how they come out. And then you pluck the bottle out. This is Lucrezia. Okay. This one is a little heavier and a little sweeter than Stramonio. Let me pull up the notes. The one I'm really wanting, I cannot get my hands on right now because I'm not trying to pay like an arm and a leg for it, of course. Lucrezia is warm spicy. She is white floral, sweet vanilla, amber, fruity coffee, yellow floral, cacao, and is powdery. And yes, I will say she is definitely powdery. Making sure I get a clean strip for her. Now, the top notes. Guys, this one, it's almost like Angel. Do you guys remember when I did that, when I told you it had 20-something notes to it? This one, it's not quite as bad, but it's got a lot of notes. So the top notes, let's spritz her for you. She's pretty. She is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Guys. The presentation alone on these bottles, gorgeous. Okay, gorgeous. Again, velvet does pull some Lawton, but if you keep it in this box, you don't have to worry about that. Top notes: pear, lime. The blossom, which is linden blossom, is lime. Basically, it's a lime tree. My grandmother had lime trees in her backyard, so I know what that was. Pink pepper. Oh my gosh. Petitgrain and laurels. Laurels is also a plant. Now the middle notes is jasmine. Oh yeah. The middle notes is jasmine, is coffee. The amber is in there. Oh my gosh. The cocoa is in it. Oh, cacao. And then cloves, which is beautiful spices. Vanilla, honeysuckle, benzoin, cedar, and patchouli rounds off the bottom. Patchouli is the last note, but I could smell it slightly, not as heavy in patchouli as, as the Nishane Munegu. But baby, as they say, baby, gorgeous, beautiful, soft, powdery. It is beautiful. It truly is. And the presentation, again, comes in here. You open up the box. And it's got, whoops, that's the card with the information in it, right? But it's got satin. It actually sits in satin down here. So if you're gifting it to someone, there we go. I think now you can see it, right? The satin in here. So the bottle sits in there. The back doesn't have satin. But I absolutely, really, really enjoy this one. And it's all notched up. So it's not going to be a different, oh, smell it one more time from the nozzle. Not a heavy hitter like pow. But when you put it on your skin and it meshes into your skin, I've only worn this once because I wanted really to hold on until we did the video. Only once did I wear it. And I was like, hallelujah, you smell good. You was a good blind buy. You was a good blind buy. So this is what it looks like. If you are gifting this to someone, it's a gorgeous gift. Under $100 if you purchase it from Fragrance Spy. Again, I have the link. There's a long link in my description bar. If you're buying from Fragrance Spy, so you can get a coupon if you use my link. But I'm telling you guys, this is one of the good ones. The next one I want is Strychnina. And I do not have, I think it's Magnica, something. It starts with an M. Everybody's been talking about it. I don't have that one either. Let's see. So it is, Mandy. It is beautiful. Let's see. Oh, that's right. You do love powdery fragrances. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Yes. Gorgeous packaging. It really is. So let's move on to the next one. The next one that I have for you guys is by the House of Van Cleef and Arpels. And this is Orchid Vanille. I had a sample of this. If you remember when I was doing my samples, I pulled it out. I had received a sample from one of my subscribers, the beautiful Joanne. And I knew right off the bat when I sprayed this on my skin, I knew right off the bat, I'm getting it. As soon as it becomes available, I'm getting it. And I love the bottles. It's got a beautiful leaf right here. Again, this is Orchid, Orchide, because it's got an accent on one of the E's in the writing here. Vanille, a vanilla bomb. Absolutely adore this fragrance. I've sprayed this. I think it's one sample that I sprayed the crap out of and was over with sampling with that one like quickly. Or I might have still a little bit of like maybe one spray left in it. Oh, Maya, you don't like your Magnificat? Please tell us why. I would love to hear. I want that one as well. I want that one as well, Mandragola. So let's spray. Oh, guys, and look, I don't know if you can see, it's brown. The liquid popped out brown. Beautiful, sweet vanilla. At the end of the day, that's what this is, a beautiful, sweet vanilla. And that's Orchid Vanille. It's kind of hard sometimes to come by, so when it comes by, you can find it on Fragrance Net, okay? You can find this at fragrancenet.com. I'm pulling up the notes for you. This is from the collection. It's called Collection Extraordinaire. And this again from Van Cleef and Arpels. Vanilla, sweet, powdery, chocolate, floral, warm, spicy. Yes, guys. Gorgeous, gorgeous fragrance. Top notes. Everything is in a top note. Vanilla, dark chocolate, vanilla orchid, tonka bean, bitter almond, mandarin orange, violet, white musk, and lychee. All of that is in the top note. In the bottom notes, literally, cedar and Bulgarian rose. That is it. Top note has every single ingredient. And that's vanilla. Orchid Vanille. I'm going to spray a little bit on this because I really like this fragrance. Yep. Now, it's not crazy heavy like this one, which I absolutely adore. But once it dries down on your skin, that powderiness comes up and it is a beautiful fragrance. It's sophisticated. It's well blended. It is not a fragrance that's a heavy hitter that, you know, it leaves a good sillage, in my opinion. I've only worn it once. No, I worn it. The sample lasted me through 4 iterations of wear. 4 iterations of wear. But it's when it dries down, and especially if you spray it on your neck, it has you get that like citrusy lemon, or it's just beautiful. It's not a vanilla that it doesn't smell like this one so much. It's just different. It has a different vibe to it, but definitely a vanilla nonetheless. And that is vanilla. This is Orchid Vanille by Van Cleef and Arpels. If you have this fragrance, please make sure you hit that. First of all, please, if you're in here, hit like in the comments, hit like. And if you've never subscribed, subscribe. Okay? But this, guys, is a nice light fragrance. It's nothing like pow. It's nothing like that. You can't have all beast mode fragrances, right? So that one is the first one that I purchased from them. And then I went in and I got another one. And I have one more I am hoping to find. If you find it, hit me up, guys. I'm looking for Rouge Sorriso. That's what I'm looking from this brand. This, again, same boxing. I'm just taking it out the box. This is Rose Rouge. So this is a rose fragrance. Okay? Again, by Van Cleef & Arpels. I had a sample of this, so I knew what it smelled like. I absolutely adore it. It's not a fragrance that I was like, oh, you know, no. As soon as I sprayed it, bam, I liked it. Yep. So this one is dried down. The Orchid Vanille has dried down, and it actually smells really nice and soft. It's sophisticated, great for your office. If you work in a healthcare environment, if you're going on a date, if you're going somewhere where you're meeting people for the first time and you don't want to overwhelm them with your scent story, that's what I think that these fragrances, what they will do for you. But they smell beautiful. It doesn't give me that cloying, want to feel sick type of vibe. Let's see. Hi, Spicy. Let's see here. Anyone else that I miss? Let's see. What got you into perfume? Oh, that's a great question. So I've always loved perfume, and I mean always loved perfume. But in the 80s, my aunt and my mom, they had come up to the States, and my aunt came back home, and she brought with her, I want to say it was one of Estee Lauder's fragrances, right? And it was dark. I want to say it might have been Youth Dew. It was dark and it smelled really great. It did not smell, you know, it didn't smell offbeat or anything like that. Like, oh, this is the old, you know, how people say that. I hate when they say that, but they say that, right? So I'm just going to say it doesn't smell like it was mature. I actually really enjoyed that fragrance. I got to wear just a teeny little bit of that. And then I grew up around flavors and scents. My grandmother raised plants when she, you know, had a big garden. I grew up around sugar cane and mango and cashew, like actual cashew, not the nut, you know, from the tree. You pick the nuts and you roast the nuts. You pick the fruit, it ripens, you roast the nut, all of that stuff. So I've always been around scents. And sugarcane, all of that type of stuff. When sugarcane is burning, it has a particular scent to it, because when you have sugarcane fields to make sugar, they burn the sugarcane, you know. I don't want to go into all of that, but bottom line, I've always been around scents, and my family always, the women, the men, they always smell good. They always smell good. It doesn't necessarily, and then with like coconut oil, my grandmother used to make like her own coconut oil, and she would put in different scents in it, like vanilla in it and stuff like that. So before it became a thing, where people were making scented, you know, natural oils, our families, our grandmothers were doing that already. So I grew up around that type of environment where scent was always part of my life. Now, perfumes specifically, expensive, no, not even expensive. Perfume specifically, when I was a teenager and I was up in the United States, and, you know, Elizabeth Arden, I know Elizabeth Arden, Elizabeth Taylor, Passion came out, Knowing came out again, you know, it's just like a whole bunch of Poison, Calvin Klein, all that stuff. So I started getting into the scents, and I would only have like 1 or 2 bottles of fragrances. I really started buying a lot of fragrances maybe about 10 years ago. Yeah. All right. So I hope that answered your question, JC. Hi, Lulu. Yes, you do, Latanya. I loved it. And it's still available today in a nice hourglass shaped bottle with a nice ambery scents. Yes, my dears. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So everybody's saying hi to Lulu, our lovely Lulu. Yes. Yes, back in the day. And it has some elements of aldehyde in it, you know, but it was new and it was different. Youth Dew was for its time, the late 70s, early 80s. Yes, Taboo was Dorothy Dandridge's favorite perfume. It was. And you could find Taboo sometimes if you go to the drugstores. You could find them there, but the formulation, I believe, has been different. Not has been. It is different. Okay, so Rose Rouge, let me pull up the notes for you really quickly, because I know we did Orchid Vanille. Rose Rouge by Van Cleef and Arpels. It is from the Extraordinary line. And my dears, this one, the top notes are blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot. And the rose, raspberry, and vetiver is in the middle, as well as the base notes is cacao pod, vanilla patchouli. Again, I don't know what it is. Patchouli I like in fragrances as long as it's not like the dominating note. Benzoin, vetiver, and musk. And I noticed benzoin has been in at least 4 of these already. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This puts me almost in the mind like it's trying to be what Lancome's. This is beautiful. It's a sugary, but not jammy. Sugary. No. Think of powdered sugar. Think of Marie Antoinette eating not those bonbons, just like literally cake, and the powdered sugar splashed on rose. That is what I'm getting. I do smell a bit of the raspberry, but a tart raspberry, not a ripened raspberry. I do smell the bergamot, absolutely. I'm not getting the pink pepper so much anymore. Initially, when I sprayed it, I was getting the pink pepper right over the top. But yeah, and this is Rose Rouge. Guys, again, I am looking for Rouge Sorriso. If you get your nose or your hands on Rouge Sorriso, please let me know. That's the other one that I am looking to purchase. And that Rouge Sorriso is actually, I'm going to show you another fragrance by another brand, but not by Van Cleef & Arpels. Rouge Sorriso is by Atelier des Ors. My next fragrance that I have is Rose Omeyyade. And that is by Atelier des Ors. And I absolutely adore the packaging of this brand. It can be quite complex to take out the box sometimes. Bothersome, to say the least. But the reason I like, look at that. Right? Real classy, but I like it because of the drawer. You could, guys, I repurpose things, okay? I repurpose. So you could take this and you could store jewelry, okay? Of course, you could store the fragrance for traveling, but you could store jewelry in it. You can store lashes in it. You put a gold from Hobby Lobby or Walmart. You just put a gold piece of paper in the bottom or a white piece of paper in the bottom, and you can put your lashes in here. You can put your earrings in here. You can put your rings in here. You can put cigars in here. If you smoke cigars, you can do that as well. Let's see here. You have that one. It's okay. Yes, yes. Yes. Rouge Sorriso. I love it. I love it. Oh, yes, Maya. I love it. I love it. I tried this one. This was also I want to say this one might have been a blind buy. No, I smelled it before. I got a small sample of this one and I love it. Let me pull out this sticker, this little stick. Put you over here so you're out the way. And again, let me show you guys the bottle. Whoops. See that? Gold flecks in the bottle. And I learned this from another YouTuber. If you want to not have a lot of gold flecks on your skin, you shake up the bottle. And so what happens is the flecks comes out a little finer on your skin. When you spray it on your skin, the little stick fell. The cap is nice and heavy. The bottle is nice and heavy. Feels really good in the hand. Let's spray her. Oh, yeah. She is much more deeper, sweeter, sexier. Whoops. It's more, I would say, Rose Omeyyade, I would wear colder months. Wow. She's giving me vibes of, again, it's heavy, it's thicker, guys. It's thicker, it's not light and fruity, and it ain't none of that. It is thick. It is nice and thick and smells niche. Unique. When I think of niche, I think of unique scents, well-blended scents. That's what I think of. So not necessarily the cost, in my opinion. Niche blend. There's niche. There's, of course, indie. This smells beautiful. It's rose. It's sweet. It's woody. You can smell the oud in there. It's smoky. Yeah, you can smell it. I can smell it. So the top notes are rose and raspberry. Again, so that's two fragrances. I think that what they like to do, perfumers like to pair rose and raspberries together. I think the only one that I have, this reminds me a little bit of House of Sillage. I would say Emerald Rain mixed together with, what's the one that's in a red bottle? House of Sillage with a C. Oh, it's escaping me. I'm so sorry. And I should know these because I know all of them. 𝘕vador. Yes. So this is a mix between House of Sillage Emerald Rain and 𝘕vador with a little bit of Lancome, probably Magnolia Rosé in there, but not so much. This is on its own. Again, rose, raspberry in the top note, pink pepper is there, and you can smell the spiciness. It doesn't make my mouth conjugate. It just awakens my senses. It's deep, almost mysterious, almost Middle Eastern smelling, brown sugar, patchouli, and guaiac wood. So patchouli is in the second layer as opposed to the bottom, which is normally where they put patchouli. Brown sugar, I can smell that sweetness. Yes, I am. Agarwood, amber, and sandalwood rounds off the bottom. So it's not heavy on the sandalwood, but it's heavy on that oud. It's heavy on that agarwood. And the guaiac wood, those two they use for oud. Smokiness, to give you that smoky, subtle, smoky texture, but the smokiness is not thick. It's textured. I actually really like this. Yeah. Yeah. Do you guys have this? Woody, yeah. It's woody, but smoky woody, but not heavy. When I think of smoky, a lot of times I go back to Elizabeth and James bourbon, where it's kind of thick, like, you know, like that. But this is different. That rose is prominent. That raspberry is prominent. Yes, the raspberry and the rose, definitely prominent. Absolutely there. Absolutely. This is beautiful. And that spiciness, that doggone spice ain't going nowhere whatsoever. That pink pepper, she's there. She's like, yeah, I'm beastly. Here I am. Here I come. Yep. Let's see here. There's a website called Lucky Scent. Yes, they have Rouge-LESS, but the sample bottle and the full 100, I don't know them. Lucky Scent, I have not purchased them. The 2 physical stores and then one in New York. Yes, they do, Machina. Thank you for that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yep, I'll be getting Rouge-LESS. Y'all, again, for those of y'all that came in late, let me do it. Look, I love this dress so much. I got to show it off, okay? I'm sorry. I know this ain't about the outfit, but I got to show it off. I got this in Killeen, Texas. Right? And this is in honor of Black History Month. You do a twirl, right? It has a belt, but I did not want to wear the belt today because I wanted to be comfortable. But I love these things. They're so comfortable and they are stretchy. So it's one size fits all. So I want to say dresses like these, you could wear up to probably a size 14, 16 even, because it's nice and stretchy. The only thing is because of the length, if you're thicker, right, thicker in the hips and the booty and stuff like that, it wouldn't be a long dress. Like this one, I wear it as a gown. So it wouldn't be a long dress. It'll be more like a T-length dress for you. Oh, yes. I love them. Yes. Yes. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. I am trying. Trying to get my booty to lift back up. But this one, as it's drying down, guys, nice and thick, and she's not playing. She's not. She's here. And she's not playing with nobody, no how, no time soon. At all. Okay? Oh, thank you, D'Angelo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Guys, if you can get your hands on this, I would recommend it. If you like woody, boozy type scents, not boozy, woody, smoky, sweet, I would say it's a good one. Rose Omeyyade or Omeyyade. I am channeling. Okay, she's my favorite. She's my favorite artist. Okay, right now, you know, that could change next week, but right now her name is 𝘖𝘉𝑗. Okay, and I could play her music on. I could have her stuff on loop on Alexa. I do actually have her on loop. I love 𝘖𝘉𝑗. I just love her, love her, love her. She's a young African female, and her music evokes such. It makes me so happy to listen. It makes me happy when I listen to her music. There's one called Home. It makes me cry every time I hear it, because even though the video, look, I'm chilling up a little bit. Even though the video is very it's talking about, you know, she's being mistreated by the mother or whomever, and she wants to go with her man and stuff like that. But it shows like the flirtatiousness of between her and her man, you know, and shows her dancing in the marketplace, dancing on the beach where the fishermen fish, you know, not the beach where people lay out getting a tan, but where the fishermen fish and stuff like that. And just to see her being so authentically beautiful, I love Yemi Alade, okay? And I just discovered her, right? I just discovered her and I listen to her stuff on loop. I watch her videos on loop. So when I wore this, when I put it on, I said, ooh, I feel like Yemi. Oh gosh. Yes, yes, she is. She is absolutely gorgeous. I have a video. It is a tag video coming out very soon. And I featured her in it. Not a whole lot of it, but I featured her in it. And yeah. It's funny. Yeah. And then she has another song called, it's an old song, right? It's called Africa. Woo! That video, guys. Oh, look, I'm getting goosebumps. I'm getting goosebumps right now. I am getting yes. I'm getting goosies, as Jennifer Lopez would say. Anyways. So where is it? My last fragrance, I think it's my last fragrance. My last fragrance today, guys. Lancome's Oud Bouquet. Your girl broke down. Yes, I did. I broke down and I purchased it. I purchased it because I heard they're changing the bottles and I was not liking that because I heard instead of it having these two plates here, they're going to change the bottle and it's going to be just the one plate with Oud Bouquet, Oud Ambrose, Jasmine's Marzipan, whatever, right here in the center. So it's all going to be on one side. So I was not playing with that. I said, let me pick this up quickly. Yes, I did. I did. I got Lancome's Oud Bouquet, guys. Some people don't like it. This is thebomb.com. This is an outstanding rose. Jammy, sweet, but not as jammy, I would say, as Rose's Beberanza. Not as jammy, but this bad boy brings the heat with the smoke. Ooh, yes, and she sprayed out brownish. I don't know if you can see it. Nope, you can't because of the light. Guys, gorgeous. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Guys, Oud Bouquet is worth the hype. I told y'all in a long time ago, like I'm doing this forever, right? A while ago, we were in Miami, Florida. We went to the mall, the one that has the only place that had Dillard's. We went to the mall, and I was sniffing on these because everybody on YouTube was talking about them, and my husband was like, nah. He didn't like none one of them, and it had all the old ones too, so I could have gotten, guys. Fast forward a year later, well, almost a year and a half, Christmas of 2019, so a little over a year. Guys, Oud Bouquet is gorgeous. It is oudy, it is sweet, and I mean sweet, smoky, resinous, and beautiful. You cannot, and I repeat, not you cannot, not you couldn't, not you can't. You can't. CYANNNNT. You can't. You can't spray more than 2 sprays of this thing, You cannot do that, okay? I wouldn't advise you doing that. And I am a heavy sprayer. I am a hashtag overspray. This chick right here. You can't do that with this at all. I tried. Came out the box, sprayed one here, sprayed one there, sprayed one there, sprayed one there. 5 minutes later, in the shower, taking a shower, and guess what? It was still on my body. Yes, that intense. This is Oud Bouquet, no prisoners, no prisoners. Didn't like it. I have to get back. Maybe I have to. I don't know. You didn't like Oud Bouquet? I like it. It is strong on the skin. You cannot spray more than once. You have to let it sit on you. Not like 30 minutes or anything, but when you spray it on, let it sit. Let it dry. Don't stick it. You know how I like to do that. Don't stick your face in it. Just spray it on you one time. Let it be. Yes, Cassandra. Yes, guys. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed watching it. Yes, yes, yes. It is beautiful. I think that there is. So, from my understanding, the older formula is sweeter and thicker and heavier. Newer formula. The older formula, Lulu spoke about the older formula a couple of weeks, no, last week she had a video and she talked about it. But it is now, it's the one that has all over the whole bottle. It's a 75 ml bottle and the whole bottle is covered in gold. This one, I believe, is a newer formula, but I like it. I know I can't spray a lot of it, so I don't know how I'm going to get through all of this, but it's beautiful. It is beautiful. The hype, it is there, but it's not something you need to spray a lot on, nor do you need to spray heavily, okay? So yes. And let me give you the notes. If you don't know what the notes of Oud Bouquet is, I'll just put it up here for you real quick. I'll let you know what it is. Now, I think Shagaf Oud and other brands have come out with very close dupes to this one. When you go on Fragrantica and you pull up the Oud Bouquet, it is in the older bottle, which is the older formula, which a lot of people prefer the older formula. I've never smelled the older formula. I've only smelled this one, and I like it. It is sweet oud, vanilla, rose, warm, spicy, lactonic. So it does have that milky element to it. Nutty, leathery, of course, and powdery. Okay. It can't be, there is no bouquet that don't smell powdery. Now it's got 4.32 votes on Fragrantica. Not a whole lot of votes. As much as people talk about it, only like a little over 1,000. So I was expecting more. But the top notes are agarwood, praline, nuts, vanilla, rose, and saffron. And that is it. Top notes. Ain't no middle, ain't no bottom. That's it. Just those 5 notes. And no prisoners. Yep. My goodness. Now, I'm sniffing. I've got all my little stuffies here. My little cards or sticks. Some of them are stained orange, which isn't transferring, but I automatically know which one this one because it reminds me of Rose's Beberanza, and that is Omeyyade. And no, Rose Rouge. I'm sorry. Guys, these are gorgeous, gorgeous fragrances. So I am very happy with all of my blind buys and all of my buys that I plan to buy. Again, the ones that are challenging for me would be the 2 niche that are challenging for me to wear would be this one here, which is the Nishane. This, I think, is the most challenging out of the group. And the second challenging fragrance, here she is Fida. This is the most unisex out of the entire collection that I picked up. This is the most unisex, and this is Fida by Cajole and Nishane Munegu. These are the 2 most challenging that I am, you have to train yourself to wear things. And that's what I'm doing. I'm trying not to get the same. If all my fragrances smell the same, what's the point in having more than 1 bottle of fragrance? I'm just saying. So I am trying. Yes. Let's see. Pat asked about, it's in the top 10. Oh, yes, it is. It is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Teresa said she sprayed Oud Bouquet once and she knew. Well, it's not for everyone. Remember, fragrance is subjective. So just because Pam likes it or a lot of us in here like it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to like it. Okay. A lot of people, this has a very high vote on Fragrantica Munegu by Nishane. It is pretty, but it's not something that I would normally wear. So, it may come out of my collection. But all I'm saying, these 2, Fida and these 2 right here, they're challenging. Not everything. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Everything isn't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So don't feel, pressured or anything just because a lot of people like something. Don't feel pressured to buy it just because everybody talks about liking it. All right? Okay. All right, guys. So let's see. I think I'm making sure that I everything here. So we've gone through 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 bottles, about 16, 16 bottles. And I have a few more coming in. I'm excited for those. I am going to do a live when my samples come in, all from Black owned design. And I think I froze up again. There we go. So I have Chris Collins, PM Fragrances, Maya NG, Enye, Maya NJ. Gosh, I never remember his name. He has a crown. His brand has a crown. D'Angelo, help me out if you're still here. Oh, Savoir. Yes, Savoir. I have him. I also think I ordered from, what's her name? Alexander. I think I ordered from her, but I'm not sure. But I'm excited because that's at least, I mean, those samples are like 5 in a pack. Okay, I'm just saying. So when those samples come in, it's going to be a fest party. It's going to be a sample party. Again, they're all Black-owned perfumers. Black perfumers. They all indie or own their own stuff. Okay, so I'm excited. They're all, of course, niche. So I'm truly, truly excited. I'm stoked. I'm stoked about that. So as soon as those come in, I am going to set it up to do a live for that. Yes, Savoir Faire. Yes. Yes. The Oud Bouquet, I do like it. I do like it, Brenda. Delina exclusive. Let's see here. Reminds me of, oh, I don't have the Delinas. I only have a tiny little sample that I think I've had since 2019. So it doesn't do a whole lot for me. Oud Bouquet is a lot stronger, in my opinion. When I sprayed those two today, this morning, as a matter of fact. And what I do, at least, Teresa, see, just one spray and it's draining down. You can see the color. It actually sprays out like the color, the rosy color that's on here. And when it sits on my skin, I like it. It's sugary. I like it. It's sugary and it smells like flowers and it smells woody. And I get the oud. But that's, I can't do a whole lot of it or else it would become cloying on me. So, did I get Ovation? No, I got, you talking about the one by Savoir Faire? Let's see, Ovation. Who is that by? Oh, by Alexandria Fragrances? No. I did not. I still have them up here. I got Maya NJ, her sample set. I got Elemental sample set from them. At least I think I bought from them. I got it's Anaxos, right? I got the sample from them. It's just 3 samples with 3 of their favorite fragrances in there. And then I got also, that's Elemental again. I got PM Fragrances. And Kimberly, New York is the one I was thinking of ordering from, but I didn't see samples. All I saw was 1 bottle for $99, and I did not want to spend that on 1 bottle when I don't know what it smells like. So those are the brands. And then, of course, PM Fragrances I mentioned earlier. Those are the ones that I'm expecting that's supposed to be coming in the mail. Oh, Sean Crenshaw. No, I don't think I got that. Let's see. No, I don't think so. That would be one to order. Again, the weather has been bad, so a lot of these were supposed to come out. Oh, they were supposed to be here. Sean Crenshaw smells, a lot of his stuff is, no, I did not. I'm looking at it right now. It says for men, so instantly I'm kind of turned off a little bit by that. Only because I'm thinking the notes is not something, oh gosh, the pictures are gorgeous though. They are sexy men. I'm just saying. Yes. Mancera has great fragrances, but for now, Mancera is being placed on a back burner until I can get my hands on these fragrances that I really, really, really want first. Okay, guys, so it's now 5:40, so we are been here for 1 hour and 40 minutes. Please, guys, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please make sure you hit subscribe as well as the notification bell so that you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Additionally, guys, if you want to support the channel, there should be like links in my description as well as on somewhere on here in the chat if you want to support the channel. You know, I am monetized. These things ain't cheap. So just in case you want to do so. Now, one of the other things that I wanted to say is that I'm trying to be stricter on a schedule. This year, it's been a little bit tough for all of us this year. So I'm trying to be a little more scheduled on my releases, trying to make my areas, you know, a little more nicer for you guys. But if you have suggestions for videos, please let me know. Suggestions for lives, also let me know. I am open to doing what I can to support what you guys are interested in watching and listening to. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. Again, for those of you who are new, I'm Pam from the Pam FAM. And I hope that you had a good time tonight with me because I actually had a great time. I'm excited to go start playing with these bad boys, like for real, for real. Okay? For those of you on Facebook, thank you very much for joining me. I really appreciate you and love you all. Thank you so much. Now, don't forget to make some comments when I log off. Please comment when the video goes live, apart from this live. All right? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Look out for my next video. Bye.